Oh, you. I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. It's just an opinion. It's my job to have them. I meant no offense. My name's Estrester, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
On the list.
And know that we will be protected. And know that those who oppose Lord Gortas will burn in the all-consuming radiance of the one.
I keep telling you, animals, if you want to buy a gazette, talk to the loud little shit screaming headlines. I deliver the papers. I do not sell them. Sorry, was I not clear enough last time? I don't sell the broadsheets. Goodbye.
Boy, I got my eye on you. You got the look of a troublemaker. Don't bother the workers out here. They're already behind on deliveries without you lot pestering them.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside. Between you and me, I don't even read them. Quality of reporting is arse these days.
Seven, 15... Oh, I'm sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to? I was counting broadsheets for distribution.
Mr. Neal.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types. This ain't the worst posting, I suppose. Beats guarding the docks. Place reeks. 100 and... Corellin, help me! Okay. God.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator. If you want to use the elevator, speak to Etfard. I've been told no one's allowed down to the basement.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage. Busy, busy, busy. you still standing there gawking? Shove off!
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous. Bloody writers. If the pen really were mightier than the sword, they wouldn't need us.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow. Can't write a bloody shopping list at the minute with all these eyes on me.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop. The truth cannot be interrupted. Stop wasting my time.
Hang on. Wait. Stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for. Corpusculent. That's it. As you were. Father Logan's corpusculent corpse. Shit. No. Look, mate, can you stop staring at me? You're really putting me off.
Hang on! You're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks. I told you already. No access to the printer room. If you keep forgetting, I'll print it out and nail it to your head. Sod off!
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. Not many enter our fine city and immediately start meddling in murder investigations. Curious, don't you think? The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. Nice try, but it's not gonna work. The headlines are loaded into the printworks already. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Not for communal uses.
But that's precisely... Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Envergortash to thank. Time and then... Did you think...
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. You want trouble? Take it down to the Guildhall, tough buckets. Not here.
could talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Helmsgaze, you sound like a guild lawyer. You must think I'm pretty dumb. And maybe I am. Because I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. Might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees. Still here, stranger? Me too. Not yet ready to face up to what I have to do, I guess.
Just one more, Stug, and then we'll go. See you, stranger.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the flaming fists with steel watches. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better, too. Yeah, I'll take the metal cops over the flesh and blood brutes any day of the month.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses. Remember when we could just go down to the tavern and enjoy a few hands of cards? Now, all we do is worry.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan. Hells, I didn't drive them refugees out of their homes. The Absolute did that. It's not my responsibility to get them new homes. We got our own people to look after.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy. Just wait. You'll see that I'm right about Lord Gortash.
Drink up, Lars. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
It's Chloe's favourite, plum prosecco. I'd rather drink almost anything else, frankly.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do. Sewing rabbit-skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gaspar preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Host. She straightened Gasper out. Found him a place in the foundry. Perceptive one, aren't you? Blast. Plum bubbles may have gone to my head. But I guess it's time to tell you. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldurs Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem. Worm's Rock penthouse. There must be some way to get a piece of that.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before. If you're gonna hang around, you should be drinking to the new Archduke.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery at discount price for a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. I understand. Sorry to bother you, sir. Maybe Marek will have more luck than I'm having.
God, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much colour there is in the world. Oh, yes, your trademark wit. Now, what do you want exactly?
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. The fella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome. Chances are the constable will throw you down the stairs, but go ahead, citizen. I could do with something to break the monotony.
Stelming's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake,
The last one better be bloody good. I'm chasing down a serial killer who seems to kill without motive. Will you try doing that and staying calm? Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Ball? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that? Ah, another skeptic. You should consider joining the Fist. You'll find plenty of like-minded folks. No, if you don't mind, I've work to do. I thought I made myself very clear, civilian. Move along. Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? You don't seem to understand. My job is to help the rich first. But fine. If you're not interested in helping, I guess I'll just have to try and convince my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Once I've secured the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate. Meet me there if you have a change of heart.
That's just it. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Trying to get the flaming fist
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent. I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent. Something over there.
You speak as if the Blade Throne is not already here, striding among us.
Afternoon. Stop wasting my time.
My Agnes shall be dancing in the market. Flowers in her hair. Not here. Not like this. I hope the Grand Duke strings up whoever did this to her.
Keep a lookout. The Mortarch don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise.
You're
You're worse than the Mortark. Whatever. One more time.
Grief is hard. Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. Of course. Come back anytime. Flowers, every color of the rainbow, right here.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelemvor. How might I be of assistance? Kelemvor, forgive her. There is no sin greater than refusing his deathly will. I shall speak to her immediately.
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble. He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play. Sister is older than me. She always likes to play. She hides in the ground, but I will find her. I can't leave her out here alone. Sister is always happy to see me. She told me so. She will smile so much when I find her.
That might be worth a look.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. Mate, if I had a coin, I wouldn't have been robbing him in the first place, now would I? The stiff below has some doodads. Normally I'd say finders keepers, but I'll generously leave him to you as a thanks.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders. Do you mind? These coffins won't make them damn selves.
Thank the gods for the watch.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a boot.
Nina, the soil reeks of Merkel's venom. Now is the time for truth.
I was gonna raise my big brother from the dead.
Why?
Oh, because I miss him.
What do you miss about him?
I miss his laugh. How he made everything less scary.
Do you feel that warmth in your heart at his memory? Death does not mean you're apart. He is here every time you speak of him. But necromancy does not give life. It twists death. Whatever abomination you summon will not be your brother. I swear it. What? No! Nina, all the practice in the world won't change the outcome.
Merkel's Book of the Dead says death shouldn't be owned. It says people like you want us to be sad and miserable. Well, I refuse.
Nina, come back! You've condemned a child for nothing more than your own amusement. Kelemvor's judgment upon you, wretch!
Never can.
Gelatinous cube in the alley.
I'm not going in there. To hell. It was Runt's idea.
The devils in there can swallow kids whole. Even Stinky.
You first! I double dragged.
You going first, it's
No, Scarab. God thanks. Scarab.
bloody believer. No.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Exactly. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. Nice day out here, considering.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats?
Exactly.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut or decapitated?
Decapitated. Hands down. It's quicker. You?
Same.
Alright, look at me. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, shit.
Little un found his folks gutted. Didn't see it happen, though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Felogier always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Felogier's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. This one will be very useful against any and all enemies of Gortash. Be sure to be clear of its explosion area. Please enjoy responsibly, and nowhere near this establishment. Is there anything else I can do for you? Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
Head on up. Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Change out this barrel, see?
Steady, steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Another friend of Felogier? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra, then? Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of the merch.
Steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Employees only, pasty.
Back for more of Uncle Felagir's finest, are you? That could not be less of your business.
Employees only, You're not gonna find Uncle Felagir up there.
We schedule.
Can't give up now.
Pressure steady. Are we?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
You do know.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon. Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
I wonder what the next
Pipes
move
are
is.
looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance? Not critical. Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature
I have a lot
yet?
on my mind.
Maintaining
And, well,
temperature.
in
Steady
it.
at the mark. Short here. Bless these roots.
Maybe a few.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Eager for battle.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for
Flower
maintenance?
and bloom as I know you can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical. Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
I will
Pressure
cure you
steady.
of your
Are we
pestilence.
at temperature yet?
What a day. Nice village, and I'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good.
But I was up to no good. Lurching.
This barrel soon. Short here.
Walking funny
Bless
isn't
these
a crime.
roots.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical. Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Enough waiting.
Flower
I crave blood.
Steady. Any
Pressure
spillage
steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature.
Employees only.
9, 10. Good.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Seal watcher.
Can't afford a failure on a critical.
Not critical. Just a
bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Barrels, see?
Apprentice when you need one. 8, 9, 10.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Yes,
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth. Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact. Steady.
No time to rest.
You're not gonna find Uncle Falogir. Employees only past here. Employees only past here.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Teeth out of the roof beams.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
pressure steady? Are
Still breathing, despite everything.
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment.
Fist. You might blow them up. Thank you. A million.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance. I am handsome. Also very strong. And smart. And discreet. That's why Nine Fingers asked me to guard the entrance to the guild hall. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure. In you go. Before I change my mind.
Oi, mess with us, and it'll be the last thing I do. I mean you do. Shit!
Do you ever get bored standing in this?
Oh, what a delightfully secluded alley. I would have been in my element here once.
But you consort with a better class of people now, right?
A different class of person. And a different type of consorting.
Let's just stop this conversation right here, shall we?
This is your end.
This.
to move.
Tremble!
Focus, straight through.
You for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Sahwagin?
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that. I have to admit, being attacked by sea devils definitely isn't my best day.
Gods! All we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
creatures. I hope they dispose...
Around is bad for business.
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy.
Tempers are rising.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Sawagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back. Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got. Watch yourself, eh?
That might be worth a look.
Fresh, you say? I checked the night. The water. They all floated.
That means... Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you. That salt air does me good. Say what you will about the city, but at least everyone can find a sea view easy enough.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in on a private chat. Go on, away with you.
9 fingers still keeping it out of our little arrangement.
For now.
That might be worth a look.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine. Tempers are rising.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Best keep your hands to your...
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and...
That might be worth a look.
Hello, my dear.
So what exactly did you see?
Flower? I don't really know, but they was up to no good, lurching this way and that. Walking funny isn't a crime.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word. What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it. I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shontia wills it.
Distinct whiff of undeath to this place. Though, curious. I can't say I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
My whiff is very faint, thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and a hint of aged brandy can't hide. It's the perfect olfact.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. Whatever lies behind the door, it guards such secrets closely. It will not reveal them to just anyone. Nothing responds within. It is silent as the grave.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
The broad...
I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shontia wills it.
Behold! The sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, Chop, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows? Behold! The sacred illuminations of the Back off, Chop, you're too close.
I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astondo the Greater says.
Bloody Baldur's mouth rag. Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day. Fiat Lux.
Behold! Back off, Chop, you're too...
Invictus.
Sorry, Invictus. Great, is... Sol Invictus. Look, Mother, look! It's so pretty!
Come get your copy of the Baldurs Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief? Can I interest you in a copy of our fine... Suit yourself. Stories, get them right here.
Hop, hop.
Yes, love.
was hoping to bump into you sooner or later. I've heard about you. I know the so-called savior of the city has taken an interest in you. One thing I've learned, real saviors never label themselves as such. I like to keep my ear to the ground. If there's someone knocking around who I think could use a good turn, I'll try to, well, turn them. I might not have exactly what you need, but I remain at your service. Have a look at least. Godspeed, and come back whenever you need.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Chase the gelatinous cube in the alley.
city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. Destruction. The possibilities are endless.
What do you get out of this?
So,
let the kid come.
Precisely.
He wants to teach the refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
6.
What's the harm in one night?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors.
Get kicked out. So what?
You're the one who took a beating.
survived the beating. And that'll be the end of it. And don't make things worse.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Works for the guild. Get away with whatever they like.
You won't help us, but these little children. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
Ah, I see. Maybe next 10-day, then.
Woof!
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs, and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. Gomwick was his handler, not his owner. You're lucky I don't report you for stealing him in the first place. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Not everyone subscribed.
You got rid of her? I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. You said you'd do it.
Tempers are rising.